They've slowly become more unhinged from reality. Everyone is a little bit more goofier than they were in the first one. It's weird thinking of the first movie being part of this franchise when you look at things like Santa Claus 2 and anything beyond that, because it's so goofy. Really kiddie, kind of insulting your intelligence type of humor. I thought it was annoying, and I was like, you know what, grow up. Santa Claus 2, grow up. The Santa Claus 2! Woo!
We're like the Santa Claus poo.
Got him! Zinged him!
Whoa! You eat some roughage, will you?
That's what Comet was doing. He's taking a big poo.
Yeah. So, for the majority, that's more 3 than 2.
Comet! Next time we fly, go easy on the alfalfa.
I think we need to take a note from these movies. Every one of our reviews becomes more cartoonish and obnoxious.
Yeah.
Hey guys, what do you think about Santa Claus 2? Whoa!
If you agree with us, be sure to like and subscribe and hit the thumbs up.
Mr. Beast!
Whoa, what do you think of Santa Claus 2? Let me hear you in the comments,
I thought that it was over in the first movie, but it wasn't because there was another Claus, and then he had to get married. Whoa!
Tim Allen stops his silence on the Santa Claus 2 with this video. He says it was indeed a sequel to the movie The Santa Claus.
Secrets you didn't know about the Santa Claus 2. This is a sequel to the Santa Claus 1 from 1995.
Here's a secret. The extra clause doesn't make any sense.
No, there's a lot of things they've added to this movie that doesn't necessarily make sense with the first one. Well, now that we've driven everyone else away, we can talk about whatever we want. No one's watching.
The audience is gone.
Audience has left. Yeah. Retention rate 0% of the video. Anyway, the Santa Claus 2, wherein Scott Calvin, aka Santa, discovers that he must have a Mrs. Claus by a certain time frame. I guess 8 years was the arbitrary date.
The elves seem kind of surprised they forgot about this.
Yeah.
I don't know. They blame Curtis, who wasn't around in the first movie, who's the Quentin replacement.
Yeah.
Santa, there's a Claus.
Yeah, that would be me.
Yes, but there's another Santa Claus.
Get on with it! So if he doesn't get married, he does not continue to be Santa. Seems like it would work out pretty well for him because he got kind of screwed over, but that is the plot of this movie. Like, there's an evil toy Santa as well.
The whole point of the trickery in the first one is to make someone have to be Santa and they can't really get out of it. But then they're like, oh, but if you don't get married, you can get out of it.
Yeah, well, he does ask the question in the first one, what happens if I don't want to be Santa? And they basically guilt him into it. Like, they're like, well, you're going to be destroying all these kids' dreams and all the Christmas magic, and there's going to be a lot of sad people out there, and he feels bad about it.
What if I choose not to believe it?
Then there would be millions of disappointed children around the world. You wouldn't want to be responsible for killing the spirit of Christmas, now would you?
There's no other reason to do it that way, to be like, oh, we snuck in a clause, you put the jacket on, your curse.
Yeah, but also his personality and his identity was overwritten by Santa, so it didn't really seem like he had much of a choice. No. But apparently if he just waited 8 years of Santa hell, then he would
reason, 8 years.
Yeah, and then he would revert back to normal Scott Calvin and be like, screw you guys, and then live his life.
Mm-hmm.
Are you telling me that in that clause it says that if I don't get married, I don't get to be Santa anymore? Guess it's over.
The end. That's the end of the movie.
The end. I was thinking about that too, because he was almost going to quit because of everything going on with Charlie. He's like, maybe I'm done being Santa.
Maybe it's for the best, you know? If I'd spend more time with you, maybe you'd spend less time supporting the spray paint industry. And forget about Santa. I'm done. My time's up.
Who cares anymore?
It is kind of ridiculous to ask him to find a wife within, a few days and then true love and all that. Kind of coincidentally it worked out for him, but really, I mean, realistically, he's just done being Santa, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Charlie is on the naughty list. He is acting out because he has to keep it secret that his dad is Santa. Once again, Charlie causing a lot of problems for his dad that aren't necessarily his problem.
Something that's like the whole setup for why Scott Calvin goes back home, but then they don't really interrogate it with that much urgency for a while.
No, they have a whole big thing where they go to the principal about his behavior and decide what his punishment is going to be because he's been like graffitiing stuff. They have sort of a talk about mental health and then no, because he's got to talk about Christmas decorations. And then they go home and then they make it all about Scott. He's like, oh, Charlie, you know, if I'd been around for you more, maybe then you wouldn't have acted out like this. And then they're like, no, you can't blame yourself, Scott. And then the whole thing's about him right in front of Charlie, who's just sitting there like,
Yeah.
If you hadn't been away so long, then maybe, yeah.
Don't do that to yourself, Scott. You have been a great dad, and being Santa has made you an even better man. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look through my phone book and see who's still single out there and not too bitter.
And like Charlie's mom and Neil are also very lackadaisical about the whole thing. They don't care about anything. They've like had some pot brownies or something, and they're like sitting back on the couch like, oh, this is great. Crazy Santa stuff again. What's Charlie doing this year?
Yeah, I mean, the main thing you gotta know about Santa Claus sequels is the amount of fucks that are given by anyone decrease with each version of it as it comes out. I do think that they are meaner to Neil in this one than they were in the previous one, and I think they're really dismissive of genuine concerns about mental health. He's talking about like, oh, I was reading this paper or something about child development, and then that's when Scott starts acting like an asshole, and he's like, no, you know what, mental health's not important. What's important is putting up Christmas decorations in the school.
I was listening to a new tape series on child development just last night.
You know what the problem is? Excuse me, Neil. It's 4 weeks until Christmas. Have you noticed the hallways in this school? There's not a decoration, not a twinkle light. Forgive me, but I think holiday cheer really matters. You know what else? Here's a little donation. Why don't you buy yourself a wreath?
Go fuck yourself, man. How is he the one that doesn't know anything about kids? He does things for all of the children in the world. They said that the children are 86% happier now that he's Santa.
You can't stop being Santa. Kids are 86% happier since you've taken the job.
He's absolutely right.
How bad was that last... Like, we know now why the elves had that plan to kill him.
Yeah.
If he was that bad.
He turned out like the toy Santa. He became just a tyrant and they had to get rid of him. That was a window into Scott's future should he continue down this path.
It's like so close to making the goofy Gestapo, which I don't know if we can say that.
You said it in the Richie Rich Christmas wish. This keeps happening in these Christmas movies, doesn't it? All these Nazi parallels.
Yes.
I was up late, couldn't sleep, so I decided to make an army of toy soldiers.
I guess we should mention this Mrs. Claus, the second Santa Claus, if you will. It comes out of nowhere, and they apparently didn't know about it for 8 years, because Curtis, who is, I guess, their new Quentin inventor/keeper of the handbook, overlooked it. So they knew about the clause where he has to become Santa Claus, but they didn't know about the Mrs. Claus, which seems weird that they didn't.
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's on the same card and everything.
Yeah. You know, until the series comes out and they act like Scott Calvin's a whole new thing. Supposedly, in where we are now, we would assume this would have come up before.
Yeah, well, apparently, according to the TV series, the Mrs. Claus was written in specifically for them.
The clauses were created to guide you. The Santa Claus, the Mrs. Claus, all of them.
That's what I mean, but I mean before we get to all the nonsense, because that adds so much retro continuity,
Yeah.
It's insane.
It feels like
where we are at this point, you would assume every Santa was probably a human, and that they had to have a Mrs. Claus and all that.
I'm telling you, what happened to the previous Mrs. Claus? She's buried out where they're playing ice hockey and stuff.
Yeah.
They're like, made her into Jimmy Hoffa, just buried her under there.
Scott goes digging around the yard and like, oh, stay away from there. You don't want to dig into that.
To see these icy feet in the snow. Little jingle bells on
That's a toy.
Bernard's like, I knew this would happen. I knew it. We have to get rid of another Santa.
I feel like mental health. Bernard really needs to see someone. He got some serious anger issues again in this one.
He had a lot of anger issues in the last one, but I feel like he's way more up and down in this one.
Yeah.
He's like kind of goofed up. Everyone is a little bit more goofier than they were in the first one. When he loses it, he just loses it.
Yeah. He's gonna kill Curtis a few times.
Yes. I don't kill you.
Our number 2 elf overlooked the single most important detail in the history of Christmas.
Wow. One mistake in 900 years.
Rightfully so. Curtis is a big dum-dum, so he's big on the handbook, but again did not pay attention to that clause. But he's also somewhat of an inventor, much like Quentin, who I guess was killed in combat. Elf combat. He was, I don't know, he was on his jetpack and then there was a terrible accident.
Along with Judy, and they're like, don't worry, we have your replacement, Abby. No one will know. We replaced Judy with Abby. Let's see if they notice.
The absolutely identically dressed girl, but with a different name, but does the exact same thing.
Yeah, kind of does the same shtick. She brings out the hot cocoa. She kind of talks similar.
I don't know why they didn't just say it was Judy. It was weird.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Curtis is inventing stuff, and when Scott goes off to find a Mrs. Claus, they don't want to cause panic within the elf community, so they're like, we're going to create an alternate Santa to watch the place while he's gone, and so they enlarge a Santa toy and bring him to life using one of Curtis's machines, and then he takes over, and he's stupid. There's a lot going on with Toy Santa in this movie.
It's so stupid that they do this in the first place. Bernard even says, why don't you just leave me in charge while you
he
go
was
do
in charge
this?
while the other one died.
Yeah, he's been in charge plenty of times. I
He
assume
was in
he's in
charge
charge
for-
when Santa leaves.
He was in charge for 11 months when Scott was getting his affairs in order.
Yeah.
The whole time while he was turning into the Were Santa, someone had to watch the place.
And like, I assume every Christmas when Santa leaves, he's in charge.
Yeah, I just kind of assumed, because he is like the second in command, that he was really the one in charge and Santa was more like the puppet
The
emperor.
figurehead,
Yeah, the puppet president or whatever. And then like, yeah, he's doing whatever. Meanwhile, Bernard's getting shit done. They have different levels of security, which don't seem to come up when the Toy Santa is taking over. But they have ElfCon 4, which is everything's cool. And if it gets to ElfCon 1, it's the apocalypse.
There's a plane that's, I don't know, I guess looking for them, maybe because of Scott being so casual, flying around, let everyone see him but they've taken 8 years or so to try and find him.
I'm not clear if they were actually looking for them or if they were there for some other purpose and they noticed something was off and they were just getting too close.
I'm getting something on the sonar. Possible oil flow. Still analyzing.
Ziggy intermission. She needed in.
Yeah, I'm unclear if they were if they were searching for him specifically or if they just noticed that something was off.
Yeah, like what's that big ice/glass dome?
They live in some sort of under the dome situation. They've been trapped in the North Pole until the little platform hole opens up in the top and only Santa can escape.
Yeah.
It's really dystopian
We
when
really
you think
did
about
not.
it.
That's not what it looks like in one at all.
No.
There was not that.
Yeah, they built a lot more sets for this one. They lit it a lot more sterile, so it does feel more like a set. They filmed everything in Canada this time, and probably the next time. I don't know. They make Canada jokes in the next one.
Yeah, because they pretend it's Canada.
Yeah, they pretend it's Canada.
Welcome to Canada! Hey!
I imagine they just reused the same sets, so it probably was just a joke that they were filming in Canada for the third one.
Maybe. I thought it was just because it's cold, because that's a typical... Anywhere cold is Canada.
Well, I feel like it's also an old joke. Anytime someone has to pretend they're from a foreign place, they're like, I'm from Canada.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny?
If anybody asks where you're from, where are we from again? Canada. You're all from Canada.
Is that some sort of Canadian joke?
How are we supposed to get a decent shot at the beach basket?
Is this some kind of Canadian joke, sir? We can't carry the ball. How can we get a decent shot at the peach basket? All right.
Why don't we cut the bottom out of the basket?
This basket's back.
Let's cut the bottom out of the basket.
Yeah, but I need these baskets back.
Fly, no, but he can leap over tall buildings.
It'll never fly.
Fly, no. But he can leap over tall buildings.
That Toy Santa, I should have shot him.
Damn.
He never drew no gun. I could have shot that guy right there. Why didn't I shoot him? Damn.
Honestly, you Canadian kids.
I could have shot him right there. Why didn't I shoot him? That works because, no, he was with Harriman, who's in this movie.
Harriman! Harriman's in this movie! Mumy! That's great. They got some great people in this film. Small roles, but not in our hearts.
Blue Mankuma and Harriman are two of the teachers.
Oh man, yeah, you got Blue Mankuma, you got Harriman, you got Aisha Tyler in this.
Yeah.
She's there to make stuff up.
And get some bitch coin.
Get some bitch coin.
I will voluntarily give you my points.
All right.
They're all in Bitcoin. They're worth nothing.
I'm sorry, was that bitch-coin?
You got sleepy Michael Dorn.
Yes.
Truly the greatest
He loved
role
this
that
movie. I'm sorry, no.
I bet, you know what? I bet he did. I feel like Michael Dorn is just always happy to be there. Even if his role is just fall asleep.
There's a scene where I've got to kill someone. Wouldn't it be great if it was you, Tim Allen, as Santa?
No, that would not be great.
What if I just impaled Santa?
You know, one thing about Michael Dorn, he's always got ideas.
Dorn called me up and said, I'm doing an episode of Picard where I kill off a Ferengi. Wouldn't it be great if it were you? I said, Michael, no, it would not be great. I told him just to forget about that idea altogether.
What if the Sandman killed everyone?
And he took over, and it was called The Sandman.
And they're like, you know what? We like that idea. We're going to do Martin Short in that role. The third one. Oh, they also got Peter Boyle came back, but he's not playing his boss.
Peter Boyle came back the very next movie.
And he was different character.
Because they're like, why would the boss be back?
I don't know.
Now he's the boss of everyone, I guess.
I don't understand why they cast him twice in these movies. I'm not mad to see him, but
was it
surely
just something like someone's talking? He's like, yeah, I'd come back, and they're like, oh, well, we don't really know the boss would be back. We'll give him a different role.
I don't know, because I think there were other people that were going to do the role, or they at least considered for the role, but I don't know at what point it led to being Peter Boyle again. I guess they're like, he's got a beard, whatever. Yeah. It's not like we have a main character who's the same guy with a beard, and you're supposed to know he's the same guy, whatever. Yeah.
Except Molly Shannon can't tell when she's wearing a Tim Allen as Santa Claus shirt that she's on a date with that same guy.
You know what? I feel like he didn't give her enough of a chance.
Yeah,
I feel like that lady would have been crazy, you know? Like he would have had some fun with her.
Yeah. She's crazy into Christmas, which is his whole deal. You think that should have worked.
Maybe it's like you don't get together with a fan. It's just
yeah, I mean she was wearing his shirt, so maybe it's too much.
Yeah. Does she really love him for him, or it's because she's a Santa fucker, you know? She was like, oh, there was the Grinch fucker, I gotta get my own niche. I'm gonna get with one step above Santa fucker. Yeah. He's in charge.
My underling, the Grinch.
Yeah, his underling, the Grinch, he became his greatest elf.
That's what happened when Bernard left. It's like, all right, Grinch, you're finally promoted to head elf.
At last.
He only comes out once a year. He never catches any flack for it. Probably lives up there to avoid the taxes.
They came up with some other head elf for the third one in the movies and stuff, but I guess they weren't memorable enough. I didn't remember.
It was Martin Short on his knees.
Martin Short. Clifford role. He was playing a dual role in that movie. People didn't know that. He was so childlike, you know? The kid who plays Curtis is in both movies, and he was also in The Cat in the Hat the next year, but they were filming around the same time. And the reason that Tim Allen did not do Cat in the Hat was because he was doing this movie. This kid was simultaneously filming both disasters, even though this was maximally less of a disaster.
Yeah, way less than The Cat in the Hat.
If it was marginally, it would be absolutely insane. It's Santa Claus 3 if it's marginally better than the Cat in the Hat. Tim Allen must have been like, I dodged a bullet. Not being Cat in the Hat. But yeah, that kid was in 2 movies that year.
Yeah.
Was he proud
was he thrilled? Yeah.
He was probably proud of Santa Claus too.
His
I feel like
was
it did
really
okay.
proud.
His mom was really proud.
Who is this?
That's my mom.
Awkward.
The reindeer are back in this one. They've used all animatronic reindeer this time, and they are the worst part of this film.
Flames.
On the side of my face. I'm sorry. This is the one thing that stuck out in my mind, because I remember when this was being released, I remember seeing the ads for it, and they would always show the Comet scene where he eats too much food and he farts, and he's making a bunch of noise, and it's more like human language than ever.
What are you doing? What do you mean you didn't eat this? Who did?
A squirrel?
It's kind of like Slimer-esque. He sometimes says words, sometimes it's just kind of mumbly.
But it's not Frank Welker this time. He's not doing any of the voices.
Bob Bergen, who's Porky Pig a lot of the time these days. He also voices Luke Skywalker in some animated stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, his comment in this, Kath Soucie is Chet, which is a reindeer in training. And boy, howdy, annoying as fuck. Just annoying. That's one of those things that's added in there because they're like, kids will laugh at this. And as a child, I can tell you I did not. I thought it was annoying, and I was like, you know what? Grow up. Santa Claus 2, grow up.
Cut the chit-chat, Chet! Don't be naughty. Share your popcorn.
They've slowly become more unhinged from reality. They have some slight human moments that they've added to this film, but it's not nearly as grounded as the first one, but more grounded than the third one. That's when it starts really going off the rails.
Yeah, there's like this little bit of trying with all this dumb ass shit going on. And then they kind of took out the little bit of still trying at all for 3.
The new Mrs. Claus in this is a woman named Carol, who is Charlie's principal.
I'm Carol!
Everyone's favorite SNL sketch.
And then there's Carol. And then there's Carol. I'm Carol!
It's hilarious because her catchphrase is "I'm Carol."
I'm Carol!
And that's it.
Classic stuff. That's what she does in this movie. It was modeled after her.
Yeah.
I'm Carol.
It's the only reason he goes. He's like, Carol, I guess we're meant to be.
Yeah, he's like, you can't have a Mrs. Claus that doesn't have some sort of Christmas-themed name, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like this was also the best movie for Carol, because I feel like it's just more and more thankless as the series goes along. You know, they try to build a character out of her because you're supposed to buy that this love story, this very fast-tracked love story, is believable.
It's at least her family comes to visit in 3, which is a great plot.
Yeah, great stuff. So she's the principal. She's a bit of a hard ass. She does not think Christmas decorations in school are more important than their mental health. She is correct, and she is taken into the zombie Santa Claus curse, and her personality is overwritten, and it's really sad.
Yeah, 0 tolerance on Charlie spray painting up the whole school. I can't believe her.
Really tame spray paint from him. It's something about, like, you know, don't decorate or you're a loser or some stupid shit like that. Like, okay. Oh no, principal doesn't like Christmas.
I am slightly opposed to Christmas. And that's what she's saying.
This movie seems to be saying Christmas is more important than other mental health stuff. It seems to be the theme of these movies because
doesn't do anything for Bernard.
No, Bernard is
He's wrapped in Christmas.
You know what? That's why he doesn't show up in the third one. They say that he
had
got
to
together.
take a stress break.
Yeah, they say that he got together with a human, but I think we know what this was code for.
Yeah.
This was basically the finale of MASH for him, okay?
Bernard was on a bus.
I thought that it was a reindeer.
It was a reindeer crying. It was a baby!
That was really sad.
Goodbye, farewell, amen, Bernard.
Spoilers for the series finale of MASH. You know, if it took you 50 years to get around to it.
Middle of a MASH rewatch, sorry. Or new watch, I guess.
Yeah, if you're binging MASH, sorry.
You son of a bitch, why did you make me remember that?
So yeah, what else happened in this movie? There was the Council of Legendary Figures.
Yeah.
That they introduced. We did talk about quite a few
Council
of
of
them.
Legendary Cameos.
Legendary cameos. Aisha Tyler, she's Mother Nature, and she seems to be leading the meeting. So she seems to be kind of the leader, even though they act like Santa's kind of... I guess he is the main character of the movies, but I mean, this meeting... It takes place in the North Pole, though, so it is kind of like...
Yeah.
In his headquarters.
He's the host, I guess.
He's the host.
I'd like to thank you for being such a gracious host.
You're here. What a lovely place.
She also officiates the wedding at the end.
Yeah.
So she's got the
She's
most...
like, by the power of me.
By the power of me.
She's like, nectar of me.
By the powers vested in me, by me.
Nectar of the
Well, nectar of me.
She has the second most to do, I guess, of all of them, because the Tooth Fairy plays a pretty prominent role in this one. That's Art LaFleur.
He saves their ass.
Yeah, Art LaFleur is the Tooth Fairy. He is a little bit self-conscious about his girly wings. He wants a new nickname. He gets to be the badass that helps take them to the North Pole when the Santa magic has run out. Saves their butts, but doesn't stick around to fight the evil Santa. He's like, I'm sleepy, like Michael Dorn. I gotta go. He nestles into bed next to Michael Dorn, and they go to sleep.
I'd like to submit Roy.
No kid's gonna put a tooth under a pillow for a man named Roy.
This from someone who shoots arrows in people's butts.
He uses the majority of his Santa magic up just making the teacher party not suck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna break out some presents. It's worth blowing through my magic.
He only had so much Christmas magic left, and it was gonna run out, and he was gonna just become full Tim Allen again, and Christmas would be destroyed for everyone. But then he saw Harriman, his sad face, and Blue Mankuma curmudgeonly as usual, and he's like, I have to help these guys.
He's gonna want Tigertron, and he's gonna want a Harriman SG-1 figure.
What did Harriman get? I saw him holding a piece of paper, but I couldn't tell. Like, he was playing a game with someone, but it wasn't a thing that he got. It was one of the other.
Oh.
What was his childhood gift? All of them got their childhood gifts.
I like we see the elves making toys, like a Tonka truck, apparently. They make out knockoffs, but Scott can just pull out legit vintage figures.
If they're making every toy, if they're making all this stuff that's like Tonka trucks and stuff, this is copyright infringement. Santa is going down. He can't just manufacture his own copyright toys, like trademark.
Were those toys like legit ones, or are they like new repro things made by Santa?
I don't know, because Carol says that someone took the time to buy all of these antique gifts for them, so they're supposed to be old, I think, and he says
they
eBay.
think they are, at least.
Yeah, they think they are. Maybe they're just phonies, and then when he left, they just went into like pixie dust.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't maintain their existence.
It's a fake.
His magic ran out, and it was real sad. They all got drunk and they danced. The toy Santa seemed to get drunk. I don't know if the Not Judy was adding rum to the cocoa.
Yeah, he said he got a buzz and everything.
He got a buzz because he had to make another Toy Story reference.
Get me some more cocoa.
Right away, Santa.
Oh, I think Santa feels a little buzz. Woo!
They had a couple references. They make that, and then they say that you're a sad little man. You're a strange little man. Whatever.
Like
Matt will play it. He'll play both of them.
You are a sad, strange little man.
You are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity.
The thing is, it's corny and lame. I know that he's a toy in both of them, haha, but you don't need to.
Yeah, the one on Home Improvement was better. At least that fit in. It's like, okay, they see those characters trick-or-treating.
Yeah, it feels less lame because it's like, oh yeah, we get it. We get the reference, not just directly quoting the movie.
Yeah, and then going like, oh, extra treats for the Simba.
Justin wants an airplane. I think I have one of those, Justin. And what a nice airplane that is. Oh. Gustav from Berlin wants an old-fashioned yo-yo. Kids, with those imaginations, it's perfect.
Buzz Lightyear to the rescue.
Thank you.
Yeah, so this toy Santa, this whole fucking thing, this is probably the worst part of the movie, but I do kind of enjoy it. The toy Santa becomes too stuck on following the rules because Curtis wants to make the perfect Santa, and he creates a monster he has no control of anymore. He starts taking over the North Pole. He becomes the goofy Gestapo.
Yeah.
He's creating these tin soldiers, and he thinks every child in the world is naughty, so they're not going to make toys anymore. They're going to make coal. They're going to give it to all of the kids. It would be true tragedy if this happened. And not like Christmas would still go on without him because people still celebrate Christmas.
Yeah. Like, oh no, I got one gift that's coal. Ruined.
No!
This Christmas, we're going to give those greedy, selfish little kids exactly what they deserve. Coal!
No one ever buys anything for anyone. They all wait for Santa. And then they're like, how does Santa exist? I don't believe in Santa.
The logic just doesn't make sense in these movies.
Charlie, it's just not logical. How can one man visit all the children of the world?
What'd you think of the toy Santa? Pretty cool, huh?
Hated that. It's like how Tim Allen looks sometimes once they're doing the series. It's not that far.
Yeah, I feel like the Toy Santa was how Tim Allen really feels about children. He's going around calling them idiots.
Yeah.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Aren't you?
Aren't you who?
Aren't you supposed to get back to work, you little idiot?
This was the movie where he swore at the kids and they told him you gotta stop saying fuck around the children. Apparently when he was doing the periscope scene, they were just having trouble getting the shot. A couple of the kids were fighting and then he was like, fuck!
When I was doing, I believe, Santa Claus 2, and in one scene, they had a sonar beacon. I said, everybody gotta be quiet. And these two kids were fighting in the back. It was late in the afternoon. I'd been in this stuff way too long. I'm very angry, sweaty. 15 takes later, the kids said one more word, and I let out the loudest F-bomb.
Oh no!
It's understandable. It'll probably get annoying after a bit.
It's understandable, but funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was apparently swearing up a storm on these sets. And
He's like, we will not be going to Disneyland. No skillets for anyone.
No skillets for anyone. So he had to become curmudgeonly Santa for them. Hilarious.
Hilarious.
I'm smoking a cigarette one day, and I shut the director's door, and I goes, you got to keep those f***ing kids away from me. And he goes, number one, shut the door. You got to stop saying that word when you're in that Santa suit.
What was going on with that
people's
Toy
walls get stretch marks from Santa coming in and out. Like, this doesn't look right.
Surely Santa must have, at the rate he was inflated in this film. Some very specific fetishes.
Yeah, ooh, inflation. Check off the text.
Someone is playing that scene at the wedding over and over and over again. It's the same people that enjoyed Inner Space for different reasons than most people enjoyed Inner Space. And that's why Martin Short got involved with the third Santa Claus movie.
He's like, ooh, inflation, I need to be a part of this.
Only if you can inflate me.
Am I ever on board? Oh boy.
Why do we keep referencing Santa Claus 3?
Yeah.
We want to talk about Santa Claus 3.
You gotta understand, I have enormous untapped potential.
I like, too, the first movie's all built around the Where Santa curse and him slowly inflating. But then, he gets
slowly deflating in this movie. They reversed it. Pretty clever, huh?
Yeah, it was slow when he deflated. But then he got his magic back. He married Mrs. Claus and...
Yeah, apparently dubious if the Where Santa curse also applies physically to Mrs. Claus, because at the end of this film, we see she has inflated herself into the traditional Mrs. Claus that you would know.
But by 3...
Yeah, by 3, she just looks normal, very inconsistent. I guess they were like, we want a hot Mrs. Claus. She can't be overweight or traditionally not thin, We have to have her look young and thin.
We'll do it as a bit in the credits, and then they're like, oh, we're doing a third movie. Pretend that didn't happen.
Also, okay, so Scott, when he found out he was the Santa Claus, he got 11 months to get his affairs in order. She got nothing. She went to the North Pole. They're like, we're getting married, 3 months honeymoon. You got to give up everything in your life now. You're never going back.
Yeah.
I know I'm asking you to leave everything at home, but I can guarantee you that this is worth it.
Just abandon your principal job, screw everything.
She should have 11 months to go back and quit her job.
She didn't even have to go with Santa. She didn't get to go with Santa.
Yeah.
She just had to sit around the stupid North Pole she can go home and do stuff. Screw you.
But I don't know, maybe she just didn't like her parents that much. They seemed okay in the third one, but her backstory with them seemed like they were kind of awful. She's talking about how, they were fighting all the time, except for on Christmas. It seemed like they weren't very good parents at all.
Yeah.
I used to love Christmas too. It was my favorite time of year because it was the only day that my parents didn't fight. They were at each other all the time.
Yeah, why are they still together? Talking about another couple of people that need therapy.
Yeah, I don't know if they ever really addressed that in the third one. I feel like they don't.
Yeah, I bet that's just another huge inconsistency.
No, it's not how it was in this one.
It is sad what they do with her character, because she is more of a character in this one, and then she's just kind of the wife who's there.
The wife.
She makes cookies or something in the background.
Wife?
They even kind of do it by the end of this one, too, where she doesn't even get to go with him. That'd be a nicer ending, at least, if she went with him.
She was kind of a badass. Didn't let anyone push her around. She's like, you kids ain't gonna get one over on me, whatever. And now after this, she's just a pushover and does whatever. Just I'm nice.
Yeah. I think there's like a couple of times she does something more in the series, but it's not much.
Yeah. This is also the last gasp for Charlie's character as well.
Yeah.
Because this is
and
the
it's
last
reduced even though part of it's about him, it's still like he's in the background of his own story sometimes.
Yeah, he's got to learn that it's not a burden to have the secret of Santa. It's a blessing to be the son of God or whatever.
Pray to Santa.
Pray to Santa.
I can't tell anybody either.
No, but knowing it isn't a burden. It's a gift. You know, most kids stop believing in Santa when they grow up.
I get to believe him forever.
Because he's going into the family business, right? That's what happened at the end of the movie.
Push him off the roof.
I'm taking over.
Yeah, pretend he's okay at everything. Hey, Dad, what? Ah!
Yeah, they're like, you know that Toy Santa is getting a little too uppity? We got a replacement right here. You're old enough now, Charlie.
I need that globe back.
Yeah, he's the one that gets Carol to believe in Santa again and go marry his dad. He's the one, again, pushing things in motion to curse people. He just can't help but curse people.
Wasn't it weird when you married Santa and you had to move all the way up to the pole and give up your old life, Mrs. Claus?
Weirder than you can possibly imagine.
They've also got his half-sister in this one. Neil and Laura have a daughter between films, so they can have like a cute little kid to be like, I believe in Santa.
Yeah.
Uncle Scott, are you Santa? Uncle Scott?
Uncle Scott, are you Santa Claus?
Why would you ask me something like that?
Because you have a reindeer, and only Santa has reindeer.
A lot of people have reindeer.
Name 5.
I believe she becomes the replacement Charlie, because I feel like she was pretty prominent in the third one.
Yeah, they
because
do
they're like,
quite a bit with
more
her
of a
in
kid
3.
in that one. Yeah, and then in the show, they're like, don't worry, we got another replacement family. The Santa family.
The Santas.
The Santas.
Since you kids were born at the North Pole, you may have magic powers. That was their hope.
Anyway, we're going off the rails again. What else happened in this movie? Anything?
No.
No. They have a big fight in the sleigh at the end to take out the Santa, Toy Santa.
Yeah, Toy Santa makes a toy soldier army with...
Yeah, and they tear them apart viciously.
The duplication machine, I don't really understand this duplication machine because it makes a mouse copy perfectly, but then Tim Allen comes out looking with a weird toy face.
Yeah, but wasn't it a Toy Santa that they made, or is it just they're all supposed to be toys that come out of it?
It was like a duplicator. Okay. Like the mouse didn't look like a toy.
I guess.
Like,
he had a butt. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
It's so funny. The kids are gonna laugh.
Whoa, he's naked.
Funny.
This guy's not Santa. He's a toy. He has a plastic tushy.
For some reason, him putting toy soldiers in there makes them like robots. Wouldn't they just be big versions of the toy?
I don't know. Maybe they had the potential for sentience like him, because he did start out kind of like brr, 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 and then they taught him stuff, and he slowly learned this stuff over the course of the movie. So maybe the robot soldiers just needed time, but they didn't get it. Their lives were taken from them too soon.
Yeah, they ripped them apart.
They ripped them
well,
apart.
Stupid Tim Allen, they shrunk him down to like dancing Santa decoration size, and then he gets to live the rest of his life as just a decoration.
The first of many evil Santas in the Santa Claus franchise, because they do have quite a few, don't they? I feel like all of them do, because the first one, they had to kill the first evil Santa.
Yeah.
We
They didn't kill him. Except for the part where he died.
Where he died. In the first one, the original idea was they blast him away with a shotgun.
Yeah.
Disney, they were cowards for not allowing that.
The original Santa Claus is a little darker than I actually shot and killed Santa. In the original movie, he fell off the roof because I was a burglar. I'm laughing so hard, but the head of Disney at the time, Katzenberg, said, you can't start a Disney movie with you murdering Santa. You killed all the parents in all your other movies anyway, you know? You know, don't they?
Can you imagine if that was how the movie was? Like, no one would be able to talk about anything else. It'd be like the one movie where Tim Allen blasted Santa away with a gun, and that's the family Christmas movie.
Yeah. It's hilariously dark enough as it was, but yeah, that would take it to another level if he did that. I got a shotgun.
Hey, you!
I got a shotgun.
What happened?
I don't know who's in there, but somebody just got blown away.
It's weird thinking of the first movie being part of this franchise when you look at things like Santa Claus 2 and anything beyond that, because it's so goofy.
Mm-hmm.
And they go so for just really kiddie, kind of insulting your intelligence type of humor. Honestly, Scott seems like so much dumber than he was. They'll say things to him and then he responds like he's never been a human being. Like,
yeah.
Excuse me?
It's been completely overwritten now.
He put a cot by the fireplace so Santa could take a nap.
Yeah, like he has time to take a nap. I mean, you consider the amount of gifts that he would have to deliver, and then why would he nap? He probably needs coffee.
It's been erased.
Dumb is all he knows.
Except when he deflates, then he can think of things, and he's like, oh no, the indumbing has begun. No, it's flowers for Santernon. He just becomes slowly dumber. Turns back. No, I wanted my life back.
He's gotta always be on the lookout too. Like if he sees the elves trying to send some of the other elves out to covertly watch someone, he's like,
better get my act together. Bernard's sitting there drinking like, I had to do it, man. You know what? I like you, Scott, but I've grown attached to
do what had
Santa,
to be done.
You know what? The one thing I told myself in these thousands of years, never get involved with the Santas. Never get attached.
It just gets dumber.
I would have rather Martin Short become Santa than you. Monkey's paw curls. And that's why he left, but in the third movie, he's like, I knew this was coming.
The worst versions, where Martin Short is the elf and Charles Grodin's Santa.
That would be the best. I want to see that movie.
Just hates.
Yeah. I think technology is good enough they can make that happen now.
So Clifford Claus.
And you tell Sarah that you and I are the best of friends.
We are, aren't we?
Shut up.
They saved the day. They had a shotgun wedding. They do kind of force Carol into it. It's like, okay, so yeah, shotgun wedding. That's what happens in these movies. But they do kind of force Carol into it because it's like either you marry me right now or you destroy Christmas.
This is all happening so fast.
There's no pressure.
Good.
I mean, if I don't get married, I just won't deliver the gifts. Then children everywhere will stop believing.
Can't Bernard deliver the presents one year?
I feel like Bernard would be a better Santa than any of them.
Yeah. Maybe you should just put the suit on.
Maybe he was like, I can't be Santa, I'm Jewish. Obviously, guys, come on.
Oh, he's deeply entrenched in this stuff.
He doesn't celebrate it, he's just his job, you know?
Toys have to be delivered. I'm not going to do it. It's not my job. I'm just an elf.
Oh no, your faith matters for Santa anyway.
Yeah, really, like, if you become Santa and, like, you're Jewish or you don't believe in Christmas or you're atheist or anything, I guess you could be atheist and this is a secular Christmas, but I don't know, they have all these other legendary figures. Jesus is in there like, guys, come on.
You always know when there's a problem.
Well, I see you when you're sleeping. I know when you're awake.
Which is a pretty frightening concept when you think about it.
Anything else to say about this movie?
At least it's not 3.
I think once we're getting into religion, we're run out of things to talk about in this movie.
Yeah.
It only gets worse from here. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Have a joyous and Merry Christmas.
Now you have to be in the video again.
I have video proof you like me. Whine all you want.
Yeah, I can show this.
Look, there's proof that Ziggy likes me. Look, she's nice sometimes. Yeah, you my friend. You forget to just stick your tongue back in? What do you think of the Santa Claus 2? Not much. Jingle bell, zig. She hates to be held. What's she getting into? Bad cat. Every Christmas review, she gets into something. If you watch all the Christmas reviews, then you just nonstop Ziggy being bad.
Ziggy being bad. Here, calm down.
Chill out. Chill out.
Chill out. Freeze.
Freeze.
Okay, chill.
I invented chill.
Really, we want to talk about Santa Claus 3,
Yeah.
but the thing is, we have to talk about Santa Claus 2, which is, I would say, a mediocre film.